Question: can you fit a 5-pound bologna in a 1-pound bag? Answer: I don't think so. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Ignore the background paper. I'm going to work with it to turn it into Valentine's looking stuff. That's why I decided to keep it back up. How's everybody doing today? And we're talking today about working with the impossible when it comes to cash and it comes to savings. You know, there's really only so much one can save, for sure and for true. And there comes a time when one needs to recognize that one needs to increase their income. And I mean it in earnest, that, you know, there are folks that scrimp and save and sacrifice and all that, do a lot of no spends. All of this is extremely helpful, and yes, you can get something out of it, but at certain times in your life, you just can't get blood from a stone, and you have to face the music that you might actually have to pull in some actual income. Now, I know that's not an easy subject to broach because not everyone can easily get a job. I don't care what anyone says. For example, I am 61 years young, okay? All right, if you want to say old, that's fine, either way. But let's be honest, the market gets a little slimmer for people above a certain age. Just saying, it's reality, okay? But we have to recognize that there comes some point where some income needs to be brought into the home. Okay, now we have a really important and valuable resource in the palm of our hands every single day, and all of us that are viewing this are using it even as we speak, and it's the internet. There are a plethora of channels describing some wonderful side gigs, side hustles. You may just need not all that much more to change the course of your day, to change the course of your life. We're not talking about like huge commitment. For example, somebody may only need to earn an extra $200 a week. A month rather, and boil it down to about $50 a week, and to make their life a little bit easier. And you don't have to commit to a long-term, all-week-long job. If you could find something that pays $50 and above, always aim higher, that may actually do the trick. So you have to determine that. But in your determination of earning this, please factor in a few things. Sometimes we forget to factor in childcare. Sometimes we forget to factor in the cost of transportation. Sometimes we forget to factor in the cost of clothing. The really, really idealistic thing to do is, if you could find a side hustle that you can do from the comfort of your home, and there are plenty of options out there, go for it. For example, you may have a closet full of old books in a bag that you intended to sell, but for whatever the reason, you never got around to it. You know, this is a humorous thing. About 20 years ago, I was passing a store window, and I saw this round plate, and on it it said round. Below that, the word round, below the word round, said the word, well, it was spelled this way, T-U-I-T. So I looked at it. Round to it. So some clever person was selling a thing called a round to it. You know, that thing we all need to get a round to it. I thought that was very, very clever. And I hope that person made a few bucks on that clever idea. But there are probably tons of things, you know, that you could sell, bringing in some of that income and, you know, making your life a little easier. And I myself, I have never used the, for example, the Facebook platform for selling. I have to check that one out. I heard a few people, including our dear friend Patty from the Life with Patty channel. Hi, Patty. I understand that Patty had success a number of times with that Facebook platform for selling. And I was considering creating an ebook and all this and all that, but I'm not really like technical about stuff like that. But another mention, head over to the Rhoda Stone channel. She tells it like it is when it comes to selling on eBay. She's done swap meets. Rhoda Stone is not afraid of work. God bless you, Rhoda. Gotta hand it to you. Work does not scare you. Okay. And it's just that I just wanted to mention that as much as I love to save, and I know you do too, that's why you're here, and most of you are quite successful at it, there might come a time we have to figure out ways to bring in that income, okay? And we need to encourage our children, our younger people, to get involved, if they could, mow a lawn or, work whenever there's snow and, accept some of those snow shoveling jobs. They pay a pretty penny sometimes. You'd be amazed. You really, really would. So that's it for now. Just a gentle reminder of what all of us may need to do from time to time. You just cannot fit that 5-pound bologna in a 1-pound bag. And thank you, Alice Cramden, for that line. I will never forget it. And in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing, because I really, really do appreciate your time. You have an amazing Thursday, and I look forward to speaking with you again real soon. Have a great day.